One of the most common questions we get here at Binto, or that you might have about supplements, is the question, why do I get so nauseous after taking a multivitamin or a supplement routine? There are a couple things that you want to know about multivitamins, which ones can cause nausea, and then how to prevent that. So we're going to cover all of that with you today. The first thing is that the fat-soluble vitamins can cause a little bit more nausea because those ones are typically broken down in the stomach. The biggest culprits are going to be a B complex and iron. Other ones could include vitamin E or vitamin D, but it's highly unlikely to get nausea from a vitamin D supplement. So that really leaves it to iron, which is why a lot of pregnant women, or if you're trying to get pregnant, if you're taking a multi or prenatal that contains iron, you might experience a little bit more of that acute nausea. So nausea that's happening immediately after taking your supplements. There are a couple tips that you want to do if this is you. You want to make sure that you're taking your multivitamin or prenatal or iron supplement after eating some food. So always take your supplement packets, if you're using Binto, about 30 minutes post a meal. So then you're not like terribly full, but you've had some food in your stomach. That is my number one tip for you. And then also always take your vitamins with a full glass of water. I don't recommend chugging your vitamin in the morning on an empty stomach before breakfast with a slug of coffee, because that acidity on an empty stomach mixed with your stomach acids trying to break down these vitamins and minerals is going to make any nausea extra worse. So that brings me to my next tip, which is make sure you're going to take those multivitamins or prenatals with an iron at bedtime. So post dinner and before bed, because when you're sleeping, you're less likely to experience any of that annoying nausea that you might have during the day. So the two forms of iron that you want to look for in a prenatal or a multivitamin are iron as Fe bisglycinate chelate or as ferrous fumarate. One is an elemental form, that's the fumarate, and that tends to have less of the nausea. The other form has a little bit less of that constipating side effect with iron. So both of those two forms are going to be, you're going to experience less of that adverse reaction of having nausea when taking a prenatal vitamin. All right, so some of you might be thinking, is there a sort of supplement form that's going to make me less nauseous, meaning a gummy, a coated tablet, a long-acting capsule? Truth of it is that gummy, prenatal, or multivitamins, you're really not absorbing the nutrients you need. You're basically eating a really expensive gummy. So I would say never go that route. Liquid is okay. Coated or long-acting, the problem is that iron actually needs to be digested and broken down in the stomach. So anything that's going to bypass the stomach and be digested or broken down in your large intestines, when it comes to iron, that's not good. You actually want to have it broken down in your stomach. So if you can get over the nausea and push through the first couple weeks, I say stick with that, because you're going to be much better off. If you have nausea that's gone on for months with a supplement, you might actually want to speak with your healthcare provider, or you could chat with a nurse here at Binto. Then again, we technically don't tend to see these side effects here at Binto because of the way we manufacture our supplements and how we're able to personalize for each of our customers. But if, let's say you're watching this and you're taking a different multi or prenatal and you have experienced long-term nausea while on a supplement, please contact your healthcare professional, because you could be dealing with a buildup of fat-soluble vitamins, which could be toxic to your liver. So we just want to make sure that you get that checked out. That's my answer on why supplements or prenatals could be causing nausea. Again, don't forget my quick tips. Take with water, take at night, and never take on an empty stomach, and you should be good to go.